All right, so here's the heavyweight hopeful, Curtis "Razor" Blaydes. He's done a whole lot of winning in the UFC. It seems like most of the guys he tries to take down, he is able to do so. What have you seen from Curtis Blaydes thus far in the octagon?
Curtis Blaydes has only been beaten by Francis Ngannou in his UFC career. So when you set him against anyone else, he's the guy that is more likely to get his hand raised. It's the wrestling ability, it's the cardio, and it's the underrated striking of Curtis Blaydes that makes him one of the best heavyweights in the entire world.
Won a JUCO national championship as a wrestler at Harper College. That came after he earned a full ride to Northern Illinois University. Looking to put his best foot forward here tonight and potentially earn his first UFC championship opportunity. Well, anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvon. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal, and scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. Can't get worse. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 round for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Curtis "Razor" Blaydes. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Tom Aspinall!
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. Well, it has been a constant evolution when it comes to the UFC heavyweight contender, Curtis "Razor" Blaydes. Certainly you know about the takedown game, and how soon will he go to it tonight? Because as the striking continues to catch up to the wrestling, that figures to present Blaydes with a lot of different options that he can employ on fighting. Throws the left hand. Tries to work it into a takedown. Aspinall gets the early takedown. That did not take long. Oh, that is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Blaydes getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Curtis Blaydes. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range.
All right, hands up, hands up.
Nice liver shot, Blaydes. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh!
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position. He's got to start throwing down.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. And now he's got the back.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. "30 seconds now to go in round one. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Blaydes.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, sit down, bud. Deep breaths for me. Big breath. Slow that heart rate down. Everything you're throwing is working, okay? Everything. Let's stay heavy on.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills. Every single strike he landed was on point. It was accurate, and it was
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Real quick leg kick. Beautiful job by the champion.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh, hip toss to get him down.
That was nice. In the half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard.
Oh, guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Nice positional control here.
Oh, nice elbow.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Under a minute to go.
Work. Come on, I'll stand you up. Let's work.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Blaydes is in half guard now.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Final seconds here. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, sit down and relax, man. That was really good work. Way to control him on the ground. Stay nice and relaxed, and let's get out there and let's do more of the same. I want you to set your takedowns up and you're strong.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches, it was elbows, it was transitions into the elbows. I mean, he had so much more knowledge in this area that
just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's more than a punch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Aspinall's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Good work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Blaydes. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, feet on the hips here.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Blaydes is right back to the full mount here.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears.
Nice transition. Getting the mount here.
Aspinall's in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike gets home. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. His hands are getting low, so let's look for you.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Ready.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Nice jab by Aspinall. Straight punch is good. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
90 seconds to go. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes. Aspinall's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now.
Oh, nice.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep the half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Blaydes is back to the side control now. Aspinall's arm starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Look for the takedown, okay?
All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, that lead right will work. Nicely done there by Aspinall. So he's... Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now, trying to take down that finish.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Blaydes. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Aspinall's going for the sub here.
Looks like he's got the... Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Blaydes is in half guard.
Now Blaydes is much safer position there, being in side control. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Ground and pound strike there now. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, how good is this submission defense? He is out of danger again.
He recognized the danger, got himself out of it, and now he fights on.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Blaydes' cheek looks like it's cut. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Curtis Racer!